Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to Therapy with Miss T, where I'm Miss T, and I'm here to do something a little different this time, right? Because the Most High really been coming through with me today, okay? And this is not going to be like your normal, usual video, all right? So this is going to be our first episode, and we're going to call it the Tea with Miss T, okay? So this is going to be the first episode of the Tea with Miss T. And this week, we're looking around July 30th to the 3rd of August, if I'm not mistaken. And this is what the Most High said, okay? So this is the tea. Now, I got a song to break down. And it might take a little minute, so get you some coffee, get relaxed, get you something just to unwind, and something to drink if you want, and just step into the message with me if you don't mind. So, yeah. There's a song that the Most High brought me to, and this is going to be a very, very, very big week, okay? When I say big, like I'm talking big, the way the Most High gave me this song and what it means, all right? So I kept hearing for this week, I kept hearing wade in the water, okay? And I always thought it said wait in the water. I didn't know that it was wade in the water. That's all I kept hearing. Wade in the water, children, wade. That's all I kept hearing. And I'm like, okay, so what is this about, right? Because I love music, so the Most High usually puts songs on me, right? So let's break it down a little bit. Wade in the Water is an African American Jubilee song, right? It's a spiritual song in a sense. And it's a Jubilee song, meaning it's a song of celebration. Because Jubilee is a celebration, right? It says a special anniversary of an event, especially one celebrating 25 years of a reign or activity. It says it was first sung in slavery, underground railroads to send messages, right? So it was a song that was used to send messages to one another. It was a song that was used to inform other African Americans about what may be going on, right? Inform. So there's something around this time where the Most High is saying that you or someone has been informing, right, in the underground energy. And I did a video about underground a couple months back, right? And I said, you are in the underground energy, right? And when you're in the underground energy, only so many people are getting the messages, right? Because it's underground. It's not mainstream. It's not really, really known. So there's something around this time where the messages have only been getting to a certain amount of people. It's like the intel, like you have some sort of intel on, in a sense, what is going on. And in a sense, the Most High uses me to give you the messages, right? So those with ears will hear and those with eyes will see. This is what the song says, all right? It says, wade in the water. I got the version by Griffin Brothers, and then I have another version as well. But the Griffin Brothers version said, wade in the water. Wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Who are those children all dressed in red? God's gonna trouble the water. It must be the ones that Moses led. God's gonna trouble the water, okay? Wade in the water, wade in the water. Children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Who are those children dressed in white? God's gonna trouble the water. It must be the children of the Israelite. God's gonna trouble the water. Wade in the water, wade in the water. Children, God's gonna trouble the water, okay? So in a sense, what I was picking up from this is that there is something going on this week. And whatever is going on, God is about to trouble the water, right? And in a sense, I was being drawn to like Moses in a sense, right? Leading out of trouble, leading you to the other side in a sense. But what happened? After the sea was departed, it came back together again and everyone drowned. God's gonna trouble the water. There's about to be some troubling of the water this week. There's about to be some people that may actually have taken their own selves out, unbeknownst to their self by their own wicked ways, right? And it's not that they didn't have the messages. It's not that they didn't have the underground energy messages that were being given. Is that some chose not to listen. And what happened? The water took them out. God's going to trouble the water. This is going to be a very, very, very big week. That is how the Most High said it. That's how the Most High gave it to me, okay? So this is the tea with Miss T, and I'm giving you the tea, real, raw, and uncut. God's going to trouble the water, okay? So it says, who are these children all dressed in blue? God's going to trouble the water. It must be the ones that made it through. God's going to trouble the water. Wade in the water, wade in the water. Children, wade in the water. God's going to trouble the water, okay? So it tells you that there are some children that made it through. There are some people that made it through to the other side. And there are some people that drowned in the water. So around this time in this week, the Most High is really saying that there's about to be some serious repercussions to whoever and however these people have been trying to go against you. And if you've been on the right side, you are about to make it through to the other side. You are about to make it out of a situation. The water is not going to take you out, but there are some people that may actually be taken out around this time. So it's not to gloat, but it's always to let you know to pray for your enemies, all right? Because this is the tea with Miss T, and this is what the Most High said. So it says, wade in the water signifies a song that was wrote in the 1800s. So it's a story, in a sense, it's stories about the Bible in the song. And it says that the singer warns of the coming signs of the end, but says the victory of heaven over hell is assured and looks forward to future freedom. Assured means to make something certain, right? So in a sense, this song is proclaiming to warn you of what is to come. This song is warning you of the end. The song is warning you of heaven versus hell, the good versus the bad, the angels and the demons. It's telling you, in a sense, what is to come. It's for warning. It's the messages, right? Remember I said in the underground, if you think about how the slaves used to have to give each other messages, right? And if you're following and rocking and rolling with me, I'm giving you messages, right? And this is the underground energy. It's the tea with Miss T, and this is what the Most High said. So it says that it's something that's going to be made certain, and it looks forward to the future freedom. So this is around the time where you are about to have your future freedom. You are being set free. You are going to have your freedom around this time or this week. And it's signifying of the end, but it's also telling you the signs of the end and how there is going to be victory, right? There's going to be victory of your situation. There's going to be victory out of this situation. And it says heaven over hell. So it tells you that the good always prevails. Even though it may seem hard, the good always win. If you have been a good-hearted person, you are winning this week. You are about to prevail this week. You are making it to the other side this week. The water is not going to take you out. You are going to be saved. But for some people, the water is going to be troubled, and God's going to trouble the water, okay? That is how it was being given to me. Then the other way that the Most High gave it to me is there's another version of this song, and it's by Lucretia McNeil, okay? So this one is called Way. Not Wade, W-A-D-E, that the Griffin brothers said. This one is called Way, W-A-Y, all right? Now listen to the lyrics of this one. It says, way in the water, children, God's gonna trouble the water. To spread the word, to ring the bell, God's gonna trouble the water, okay? So this one is telling you that there is something that's going to be spread, a word that's going to be spread. The bell is going to be rung, awakening. Thank you, Spirit. There's going to be an awakening this week. There's going to be a mass awakening. There's going to be people waking up. Why? Because the bell is being rung. So now they can hear, right? Imagine in a sense, like I'm being drawn to a town hall, like in a sense, like if you're in a little town, thank you, Spirit, and the bell is being rung in a town or something where everybody can hear it, like it's in the community area, like, you know, like, okay, it's time to go to the town hall, or we're having a town meeting or something, right? Because of the bell. The bell signifies it's time, right? So there's something around this time where the bell is being rung, and there are people that are going to hear it because there's a mass awakening around this time. And there are some people that may actually drown in the water, and there are some people that will make it to the other side, but God's going to trouble the water, okay? So it says, God's gonna trouble the water. They built this house like a boogie trap, Put your feet on the floor and you won't get out. They built this house like a boogie trap, okay? So in a sense, she was saying in this song that the house that they built was not solid. The house that was built was like a boogie trap. It was a trap. It was something meant to get you caught. It was something meant to get you stuck. If you put your feet down, you get caught in the trap. You get caught in the boogie trap. That's how this song was signifying it, right? It says, put your feet on the floor and you won't get out. Way in the water. If you put your feet on the floor, you get stuck. You won't get out. And you're all the way out in the water, right? Where you can what? Drown. So it says, way in the water, children, way in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. If having a good time is a crime, God's gonna trouble the water. No regrets, I'll do the time. God's gonna trouble the water. They built this house way in the water, right? So there's someone that may have done some trouble and they may know that they're going to have to do some time. And maybe there's something because their house was built way out in the water. There wasn't solid foundation. It wasn't solid, right? This song is telling you that there's something about a trap. Someone is getting caught in a trap. And sometimes, guys, what it is it's a trap to your own demise, because an enemy is still a person at the end of the day. An enemy still has a soul at the end of the day. And even though we want to say, like, we want things to happen to our enemies, you also are supposed to say, God rest his soul, or God have mercy on the enemies. Why? Because the trouble of the waters that these people are going to go through, the trouble of the waters that some of these people that have hurt you are really going to feel. You don't know how the vengeance of the Most High will come back, right? This is the tea with Miss T, and this is the tea, right? So this is the information. And to inform you this week, the Most High said that it's about to be wade in the water for some people. And unfortunately, guys, it's not to scare anyone, because that's not what I'm trying to do, but the Most High is real. The Most High is not for play. The Most High is not, sometime, no time. No, the Most High is all the time, right? And the Most High is for real. And when you realize that the Most High is for real, and you know that everything you doing, everything in life is being watched and seen, and your heart is being tested, and your mind, soul, all that stuff is involved, then you want to try to get it right, because that lets you know that when you leave this earthly realm, that you are going somewhere. Now, whatever you choose to believe, that is your choice, but I believe we transition. And if you transition, I believe you go to another place. So if this is another place or another time or another dimension, wherever you end up, just know you want to go to the right place. And for some people, they did this to their own selves, because at the end of the day, there are some people that basically went out to follow behind the others that were about to be set free and ended up drowning themselves. So there's someone that tried to follow and they ended up actually taking their self out. So just know around this time, the Most High said that for someone, there's about to be jubilee for you, okay? There's about to be celebrating for you, okay? Heaven is going to win over hell. There's going to be good over the evil. There's going to be a celebration for all that you've been through. And it says it's usually celebrated 20 to 25 years after. So maybe you've been going through something for a long time. Maybe you've been going through something for some years. Well, the Most High said that this is in a sense like the messages, right? And the messages, in a sense, if you think of the Underground Railroad, that's how they gave the messages, to help one another what? Get to freedom, right? To help one another what? Become safe, become saved out of what? A crucial situation. Did nobody want to be in slavery? Well, you about to be set free as well. And these are the messages, and this is the tea. And this is what the Most High says. So for someone this week, I feel like it's going to be a very, very big week. And I don't know if it's because we are in Leo energy or because we're going into a new month. I don't know what it's about. But what I do know is that the Most High was very serious. And the Most High said that around this time to spread the word, just like in the song, basically to ring the bell. So I am ringing the bell to you to let you know that just know this is going to be a very big week for some people, and some will have jubilee, which is celebration, and some may actually drown to the demise of their own selves. And it's not to laugh at anyone, it's not to talk about them, because they're still humans and they have to want to save their soul. That is what this is about, saving your soul, giving yourself to the Most High so that you can evolve and become your highest, fullest self, right? And it's not for play, and it's It's when you get called to do it. I can't force you to want to give yourself to the Most High. You got to want to give yourself to the Most High yourself. I can just tell you that I would suggest that you try to get yourself right and give yourself to the Most High, because this is going to be that week where some people you may hear about, you may see, you may know, you may feel, you may just feel something in the spirit, right? There may be something in your spirit that you've been feeling. Well, this is that week that maybe what you've been feeling is shown to you, or it comes to pass, right? Because eventually it's the Most High's will be done, not our will be done. And it also says vengeance is mine. We just never know when the vengeance will come, but we know it will come eventually. Why? Because the Most High avenges his children. The Most High stands up for his children. The Most High loves his children, and the Most High defends and protects you and has your back. Well, there's something around this time where the Most High said they are way in the water, and maybe where they've gone to, they can't come out. You know, it's unfortunate, but some people may actually drown, and some will make it to the other side. So I don't know who this message is for, but this is the Tea with Miss T on the first episode, and we broke down the song called Wade in the Water by Griffin Brothers and Wade in the Water by Latricia McNeil, okay? And I'm always drawn to music because I love music, so the Most High uses music, right? But to wrap this all up, guys, this is how the Most High gave it to me. You are going to be celebrating your Jubilee. You are about to be set free from everything that's been trying to hold you back. This may have been a very long time coming for you, right? You know that, like, when they say in that song, it's been a long time coming, but I know a change is going to come. Well, your change is going to come, and your change is coming around this time or whenever you're drawn to this message. So get ready, because you are about to celebrate. And whatever this celebration is, this could be an anniversary, this could be something special, but this is something that you are going to celebrate because you won. You're going to celebrate because you made it to the other side, and you're going to celebrate because it wasn't easy, but you got the messages, you listened, you took in what you had to take in. Why? So that you can make it to freedom, so that you can make it to a safe space, a safe place, and that is where you are headed at this time. And there's some people that may be troubled in their waters, but you are going to be making it out just fine, okay? That is the message, and that is how the Most High gave it to me. So yeah, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you. I thank you for rocking and rolling with me, Miss T, on another, on our first episode of the Tea with Miss T. But that is what the Most High said. So yeah, guys, if I get any other songs, I'll break it down. But this was something from back in the 1800s, and it started from the African American Jubilee song, and it represents spirituality in a sense, your spiritual self. And it was a song that was sung to send messages, right? Messages. These are the messages, and those with ears will hear, those with eyes will see. I am not trying to send you fear. I'm not trying to scare you, but I'm here to keep it real, raw, and uncut with you. And I don't know no other way to be. And it's because that's how the Most High keeps it with me. And he is not a man that he shall lie. So if the Most High gives it to me real, then I'm going to give it to you real. Why? Because I'm not going to lie to you. I want my soul to be good. I want to be redeemed. I want to be set free as well. I'm trying to make it to the other side. So I'm not here to lie to you, but I'm to be honest with you and tell you that this may be a week where you see some things, and what you may see is the good being prevailed and the bad being served their karma in a sense. They did it to their self, right? They did it to their self. So yeah, guys, that is the message. That is the tea. And that is what the Most High gave me. So until next time, guys, and always, I appreciate each and every one of you. I thank you all for rocking and rolling with me. And yeah, guys, if you would like to purchase some spiritual products, it is All Things Spiritual 444.com. And yeah, I just appreciate you guys. Thank you to my new subscribers. And it's been one heck of a ride, but let's keep rolling and going, because, you know, we trying to do what's right for the Most High, right? I'm being drawn to my, thank you, Spirit. I'm being drawn to my mother's saying, and I had posted it in the community feed the other day, when she said iron sharpens iron, right? And she used to always tell me that, and I used to be like, I don't want to be bothered, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, I don't want to be bothered, I don't want to date, I don't want none of that. But my mother always said, well, iron sharpens iron, Tiara, right? So there's something about two heads are better than one. Two people are better than one, right? There's something coming together. And whatever this is, it may be that you and someone are, I'm hearing that, yeah, that I think it's Fabulous, if I'm not mistaken, or it's Neo. the Movement by Myself song, right? And he said, but I'm a force when we're together. Mommy, I'm good all by myself, but you make me better. So there's something around this time coming together for you and someone. Why? Because you make this person better. This person may be good on their own, but with you, it's a better force. It's a better match. It's a better thing. Iron sharpens iron, right? So two things coming together to become one. This may be a relationship, but whatever this is that I'm picking up on, you and someone are coming together. You're a movement by yourself, but you're a better force when you're together. You are about to be that force, right? And you are making it to the other side. So congratulations. And until next time, as always, guys, what we tell them, guys, we tell them, namaste.